Okay, we're here at a very noisy UV days with IST, and I got the chance to talk to Faress about the UV Analyser. We've got two cameras. We've got one with the box on the screen, and we've got one where we're talking to you here. So, Faress, tell me about the concept behind UV Analyser, which is something we've been working on together.
Yeah. So the concept behind the UV Analyzer is to have a very simple way to measure UV dose in situations where you can't with conventional UV measurement equipment.
Okay, so I love an unboxing. I love it when we see what's inside the box, and all we've got at the moment is an aluminium box with a Fuji logo on. So could you take us through what's inside?
Yes, of course. So here you have the analyzer strips. There's always 12 individual strips inside. Then you here have a loop. Here's the UV analyzer, the device. Here's the charging port, the on button, and here you have a cap with a white reference for the calibration, the initial calibration.
So it's like zeroing a set of weighing scales.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So now it's blinking, so it's in pairing mode. So we can start and pair it with the phone if you like.
Okay, let's do that.
So here's the connection button. Turned off. Now it's connected. It tells you what the battery level is. So it's 64, still good.
Okay.
So we can go ahead, put on the cap, do the calibration. That is done. And now it's ready to measure.
Okay, do we have a strip that we've exposed already?
Yes.
Okay.
I prepared something.
Let's do it. Oh, it's on there. Okay.
So it's here.
What a nice Fujifilm case study to use as well. Great idea.
It's important, one aspect is important to have it on a white background.
Okay.
So this is what the basis of all, because it's a color measurement, it's important that it's a white background. So I put it on the white.
Okay.
So we place it on the sample, go into measuring mode. Here, this is for documentation purposes, so you put in the company. So now we had IST, unit number 1, test is fine. You can enter the machine speed. You can also change the units. Now it's in meter per second. Maybe you prefer sheets per hour, or meters per minute, or feet per whatever you want. The distance to the substrate gives an indication on what kind of lamp and the height you have to the substrate, and then you can set at what power level you measured. So let's go with 100%. This was rated with our hand cure. For documentation purpose, you can take a picture
of the press.
So you see of the sheet.
Right.
So you can take some notes, have the picture, see what position it was. It's recommended to measure in the middle, on the sides, to have a concept of how homogeneous the irradiation is on the sheet.
Okay.
Then I'll use here you have different sources you can select, which all have a calibration curve in the background. So generic mercury, LED with different wavelengths. This is the loop. So this is an LED with an optical system. This is a system with a quartz screen, and here on the top we have the normal sheet fed unit. Okay. So we go with LED 395 because this is what I used here.
That would be like our Lookstream product, for example?
Yes, your Lookstream would be LED 395.
Yes.
Yeah. So we can do a measurement. Now it gives me a color. If okay, now I see that's not blue. That's a little bit too wide. So I can delete it, measure again. If it's not very homogeneous, the discoloration, the indication, then I can measure up to 5 times. Okay. And it will do an average of this.
Okay. Yeah.
And then if I'm happy with that, I can go to a continue, and now it gives me the dose. And if I'm happy with the result, I press finish, and here is now the measurement. And documentation, and here you have the dose at that speed that we measured. But if you want to calculate, what if I increase the speed up to 30 meters for this case, I get a calculation of the dose.
So it's almost like somebody with not a great deal of knowledge could set up the press using this,
yes,
and get the figures right.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
And it's a very good tool to check if your LED system or your UV system is still performing correctly.
Okay. And looking at this, this little unit, I'll hold up on the screen there. The idea is that somebody could wear it around their neck.
Yeah, so you don't lose it because it's very small.
Exactly. Yeah. And what is the light source in here? Is it a laser or what is it?
LEDs.
Oh, it's
so
LEDs.
There's 3 LEDs and 3 sensors.
It's LEDs.
Yes, of course.
Everything is LED. Okay, right.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
And you can also share this as a report.
Yeah.
Here you have all the information on the UV Analyser stick. If you ever have trouble with your stick, you can get this information to the IST service, and they can check up if everything is accordant to everything is correct. You see the last calibration, so this should be going to calibration soon. Yeah.
Well, I'm looking at the time on the screen, and we've managed to do it really quickly. It's far simpler than I thought.
Yeah.
So that's great. But there's a lot of science and technology going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's great. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you.
Appreciate your time. Thanks. Hey. One take.
It's great.
Marvelous.